It's a great turn. I mean, the turn is absolutely fantastic from Zubimendi. But once it gets on his left foot, it's very clean in terms of the effort to go. And there's not really good at turn, Bruce. Gives it to Trossard. Gabriel. Zubimendi. And Arsenal missing the goals of Gyökeres, but missing the energy, the mobility. The way they were able to get behind the sun a great deal of. They have the ability to step up the pace and be more precise with what they're trying to play through the lines. And it's up to Arsenal now to find that. Trossard. Nobody giving him any options. The only option is to try to beat the defender. Now Snap to get out the way, sent to Calafiori, but scoops it well wide of the goal. Well, again, he should be hitting the target, Saka. I think he knows that. And because it's on his strongest left side, then you think there would have been a little more control of it. He's normally better than that. Yeah, I mean, that's phenomenal. Just to see the amount of passes we've seen from Arsenal in the final third, and yet they haven't registered. We're forced to defend it. Calafiori will freshen it back to Raya. Ross. Zubimendi. Timber. That's in workspace. Saka does not play that Granildo. And the deflection pushes the ball into the lady gloves by Robin Ross. The referee knows to be counting to aim at, encouraging the goalkeeper to get it down on the floor. Well, Lafay is playing a far more central role in this area. Uses out to Rice. Arsenal coming alive now. Marino, big opportunity. Back in. Skipper Saka leads the way. He cannot show any signs of weakness against this Arsenal side. Well, Lafay is distraught, and quite rightly, because he just died. He got caught in two hands, held onto it for too long, and the goal was pissed from by Rice. It was just a case of setting up Saka. And talking about his strong side not so long ago, and he pulled it wide. On this occasion, he's taken on a goalkeeper that's been very good in roughs, and yet he's managed to slice it in just at that near post. And Lafay has buried his head for the moment. He might not survive for long after that. Perseverance pays off. What else? harsh lesson for Sunderland. If you slip from the exceptional standards that they have set for themselves tonight, you will be punished. Well, the vintage performance from Arteta's team. I mean, I must admit for Sunderland, it's been simplicity. You know, if you feel pressure, get rid of it, move it on. He didn't. He just held on to it too long in the fay, and the focus was all wrong. Finds himself in an unusual position. It was a psychologically important evening as well, because the players breaking back to their sets in all corners of the globe to represent their nations. And Arsenal maintain a huge lead at the top of the Premier League. They're really going for it. This is not. Rice, who won't get the assist for that goal, but it was his tackle and ball-winning abilities that led to it. Trossard. Guardiola chasing it to the extremes of the field. Marino. And Saka spotting the gap. Yeah. And, you know, not just spotting the gap on his weaker side with real accuracy. That's a cracking goal, cracking level. Marino. Just that for the combination that brought the equalising goal. Marino more favourable midfield position. They're reminding you you're playing centre forward. Get up there. Rice. Field. Trossard. Ball goes through the defender. Brilliant ball. Would have been a brilliant goal. Lots of imagination used in there, and Zubimendi corrected and noticed. Yeah, that's the run. And through the legs of Traore. Difficult to deal with. And, you know, on another occasion, that might just tweak him. He's down there on the top side. Quite a contrast if you watch the antics, the body language of Arteta in one corner and the cool-headed Fabrice in the opposite zone. Arteta makes Fabrice look as if he doesn't care. Look around. Where is Saka? He has been the man to cause the damage. Zubimendi. Arsenal have a man down. Play continues. Saka trying to get back onto his feet. Trossard. Obviously in the second half. Calafiori. It was a scramble for Sunderland now. This is a good ball. Calafiori teases the defenders. They keep their heads, keep their ground, and now keep their shape. Arsenal coming on strong. Calafiori definitely wasn't offside there. Rice is shot. Oh, there's a look attached to that. Just Eze came alive in the area. Yeah, the deflection took it onto his chest. And he does very well to get the shot in between the two Sunderland defenders, but it's right at the keeper. There's quite a bit of movement down on the Sunderland bench. We are hearing that there's a planned triple substitution. He just comes close to his chest against Everton on Monday night. British degrees. But clearly things have to be mixed up a little bit here. Isidore. Where is Wilson? Isidore. Laying it back. Shaka wasn't an option. This is good movement. Arsenal slipping and sliding in Calafiori. Through the ball. Gabriel did well to make sure he showed his legs to get the block. Saliba. Solid. Marina. Here goes Royce. Toss up. They're now playing against the side that's just defending as deeply as they can and implying a low block. So both Timber and Calafiori have the freedom to do it. Well, come on. And appreciation for the whole Wilson Isidore. This is one half opportunity just a moment ago. Also coming on, Talbi and Elisa Mayenda. There's on Traore, Isidore and Lefebvre. As maybe you predicted, Jim Begley. Well, I said to you when we were looking at Arsenal's equaliser that Lefebvre was probably going to be substituted because everything was working well until that moment. But it just goes to show you, Rob, that in the second half, sometimes you lose a little bit of focus and become a little fatigued, and bad things happen. But the shape hasn't changed. Straight swaps. Less of a temptation to mix things up for Mikel Arteta, despite most of these players operating in Prague against Slavia in midweek. The ratio doing Europe at the moment. Jimmy Mendy. Gabriel. Trossard. Royce. Saka, when he gets the ball, he draws two players in. Rich comes through the crowd. One of the most convincing of punches. Oh, Jimmy Mendy hits the bar, goes to Eze, and he can't make the most of the half chance that fell his way. Sunderland scramble. Extremely unlucky. demonstrates to Zubimendi who didn't waste any time. Arsenal collectively putting the frighteners on Sunderland here. Trossard. Gabriel. Saliba. Saka. Was caught. Free kick. Clumsy from Ronaldo. He claims he got the ball. I suggest not. At least age it is rest and recovery, and for Arsenal, they will be drilled into preparations, and there will be something prepared for a situation like this. A game of ring of roses at the top post between the Arsenal players. No way the Sunderland backline can second guess
Şu
what they've got.
बॉल
to do
करता
here.
लावा फोकस करने का मुझे कहना
It's racing into the Brooks comes through the crowd. He gets enough of a knuckle on the ball, and the goalkeeper needs a little bit of help with the referee as well. Adrenaline overflowing a little bit inside the 6-yard box. Brooks had to come for the ball, and he had to get there. A bit stronger in the challenge than Marino. He's just doing his job. We're already complaining about the time-consuming tactics of the Sunderland side. At the three-quarter mark in the match. 1-1 between the top team and just down second place. Maybe a little too far away for Mukiele. He's going to give it a throw of the dice or a throw of the football anyway. And why not? I mean, too many tests of the Arsenal defence in the second half before they played it in there. Arsenal living up to their mean defensive reputation. Fiora, only to declare the opinion of the referee. Yeah, Hume looks as if it's hurt. Yeah, he's trod on his foot. VAR have been pretty redundant tonight. They had a little check of that. Yeah, well, I'm sure he's just kind of milking it a little so as he can get some rest. He's put a lot of work in. Granit Xhaka stands over the ball. Speaking in here from the concerned Arsenal coaches, ensuring that everybody is in place. Xhaka looking for Ballard in there, who again uses his physicality but crosses the line. Wire takes the free kick quickly. They're readjusting, but Reinildo was part of the right away club. Well, you can see on the screen that it's just 70 minutes now. The ball's been in play for 39 of those minutes. That tells you about what kind of contest we're seeing tonight. It's an awful lot of stop-start. Lots and lots of free kicks, throw-ins, few corners. And we got another. And that's for the ball boys and girls. Been very well played, getting it into the hands or to the feet of the players out there. Hello. Again, been invited to stay in that centre forwards position. Saka. There's a notable improvement in the second half. Eze can't get